Hey everyone, welcome to the Oracle. I am the Oracle of the World. Welcome. I feel like Little Red Riding Hood. Okay. Anywho, you guys, we have Donald Trump in the background. The title is about who? Well, let me tell you. So this is a prediction as well as a channel message I got. The government is going to be taken over by official lookalikes. What I mean by that is this takeover is people who are suited up. They look like the American people. They look like they belong in the government. As a government official, they look like it. They look the part, but internally they're not human. It goes with the other message I mentioned with the I show speed person, and I told you that person is not human. He's a sheep in, was it a wolf in sheep clothing or some shit? You guys get what I'm talking about. Yeah, so something like that is gonna happen where they're gonna take over. First of all, let me just say this: they already infiltrated the government, not just the government. They infiltrated this world already. But this thing, you know that they already infiltrated every sect of the government, every sect, except for something else. But anyways, every sect. Okay, so they know about what it means to run a government. They know about the people because they've been studying us for eons, studying us. They know how we move. They know how we react because we react emotionally to a lot of things instead of seeing the bigger picture. That's what got us to this point. That's what led us here to this prediction because you guys have not, the people, not see the bigger picture here. You guys would have saw through this tactic. You guys would have saw through them if you only paid attention. Anywho, going back to the prediction. So yeah, they look like government officials. They look like they belong there. They look like they could work for the CIA, FBI, or a government organization that's never talked about or that's hidden. But they don't. They only infiltrate the government if they are not human. And I don't have a problem with other species or whatever, because you know what I mean. I don't care. However, I only have a problem if they are bad, wicked, and they have ill intention, okay, to destroy. That's my issue with that. I don't fuck with that. I don't like the whole using us, what's it called, biodegradable. They see us as biodegradable, talk a waste that they can use us as like some type of to fuel, or like a fuel for something that they have created, or a charger. I kind of got a chill message with that, the biodegradable, with using us as like a charger or something for a ship or something like that. They think we're biodegradable. That's all they see us as their properties to be used. And boy, oh boy, the mind of these people, like, they don't think like us. What they do is like they study us till they mimic us, but they don't think like us. They don't know what it means to have empathy, to have sympathy, to connect. And we have our faults and our flaws as people, but they don't know what that feels like. They only can mimic it. So of course it's like the real people, the wise people can see through their bullshit, but people of this world is too easily blindsided to even realize what's going on. But anywho, like I was saying, they see us as biodegradable. That's their number one priority, is to take control so that they can use us for that. Okay, and there's another goal with that, but as time goes on, I will share more. Anywho, so their plan is to take over. Okay, that's their whole plan. They've been working at this for a while now. Okay, this is their whole agenda, and they're finally gonna have that opportunity, that moment where they're gonna try to take over, and it's gonna surprise Donald Trump. Donald Trump didn't know what to do. He was like, he didn't know what. First of all, he thought it was like something in the Supreme Court, or like he got like vetoed out of the government or something. He didn't even realize what the hell was going on, but he's gonna be shocked and blindsided until he realizes what the fuck is going on. And then he's gonna realize that, oh shit, oh hell no. Yeah. But he's gonna be booted out. Like, they're gonna try to do something, but it's, again, like I said, Donald Trump is chosen. whether you like him or not, whether you like that fact or not, it is the reality of it. He is, okay. This is something that I channel and seen. Okay, he has a. Okay, I'm not even gonna go there. What it means to be a chosen, because that's top secret. Anyways, um, so yeah, he's gonna be blindsided. He's gonna be shocked. His official thought, he thought it was people, like CIA or FBI, whatever. But when he realized the truth, he was like, oh no, he's gonna do everything in his power to like try to like warn us, protect us any way that he can. But the people, it already happened. It happened. This is a prediction. Okay. Again, it's a prediction. Things can change. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Things can change when it comes to that. However, they do have a plan to try to take over. Donald Trump was blindsided again, because the reason why he was blindsided, because they look like us. I told you guys, you will never know. Just like the I Show Speed guy, you will never know that he's not human. Like, they look like us, they act like us, they mimic us. So you will never think nothing of it. But however, if you are gifted like me, like an oracle or a psychic, a seer, you're able to see things beyond what's being seen, what's being shown, right? You can see beyond that, especially if you're an oracle. I'm able to see the true form. And I'm trying to tell you, if I was in that day when it happens, or hopefully it doesn't happen because it's just a prediction, hopefully something intercepts at the right time. If I was there, I would have been able to see right clear as day, like, okay, these people are not human. Why are you following the order? Like, well, he was outnumbered, so he can't really do anything, because this is all planned. Okay, and then mind you, in this vision that I have with this channel message, his VP, what's his name, Vance, the VP, the vice president. I do not like that person. Like, Donald Trump, he has a lot of stuff I just don't agree with, and he's a bit, ignorant. But when it comes to his vice president, he's the incompetent swine I ever seen in my entire life. This dude, he has a lot to say, but don't back it up. This dude is a pussy, and I understand, whatever. These are aliens, you don't know, but he's still a pussy. The first he complied and tried to run. Which I understand, but at least Donald Trump, once he figured out the truth, he's trying to fight back. Not the vice president. He gonna try to act like a pussy, trying to comply with their asses. The vice president he's all talk, okay? Like, calling Chinese people peasant, and look at you, a pussy. I can't. Anyways, next thing. So yeah. Anyways, the government is going to try to is going to be taken over by these people, or that's their goal. That's their intention. Okay, because God has his goal, the enemy has their goal. Who are these entities? Whatever, you could call them fallen. You could call them aliens. You could call them entities. You could call it the enemy. I'll call it the enemy and the fallen. Okay, they are the ones that's in wolf in sheep clothing. Okay, you'll hear me say that a lot, and it's kind of fitting because I said I look like Little Red Riding Hood. Anyways, so that's what I'm trying to say. So you guys gotta pay attention. This is my prediction. I am the oracle of the world. I am the oracle of the future, because I can see the future. Okay, so today's date is the 20th, I believe. Oh no, it's the 19th. Today's the 19th of April, and we are in the year 2025 when I'm making this prediction. Okay, and it's currently 10:24 a.m. So this is my prediction, and don't say that I didn't warn you, because I did, and I made this video to warn you, so that you guys can be prepared, and so you guys can recognize what is what, and to know that you gotta understand. First of all, not only just understand thyself, you have to understand the world that we live in, and a lot of people in this world do not know the world that we live in. That's what makes them incompetent swines, because they don't know that they are the fool. Because I understand that, we're fools in general when we don't know something. We don't know something, we're fools. But at least we know that, right? These people don't know that they're fools. These people in this world that believe that, oh, the government is here to protect us and keep us safe, and not realizing they don't know shit.